Regenerative agriculture means the production of food or fibre which at the same time improves the environment. This primarily means regenerating the soil. A healthy soil is a fabulously complex ecosystem, comprising of countless billions of microscopic organisms, all working away in their own little niches, feasting on each other, and sugars exude from roots of growing plants. The whole system is ultimately fueled by growing plants, whilst at the same time the system helps the plants to grow. In the past, we accepted that soils got worse as we farmed. Now we know that they don't have to. If we mimic a permanent pasture whilst growing annual crops, we can start to reverse the degradation. This gives us 5 principles to follow. The first principle is don't disturb the soil. Soil supports a complex network of wormholes, fungal hyphae, and a labyrinth of microscopic air pockets surrounded by aggregates of soil particles. Disturbing this by ploughing or heavy doses of fertilizer or sprays will set the system back. The second principle is to keep the soil surface covered. The impact of raindrops or burning rays of sun or frost can all harm the soil. The duvet of growing crops or stubble residues will protect it. The third principle is keeping living roots in the soil. In an arable rotation, there will be times when this is hard to do, but living roots in the soil are vital for feeding the creatures at the base of the soil food web, for example bacteria and fungi. Fourth principle is to grow a diverse range of crops, ideally at the same time like in a meadow. Monocultures do not happen in nature, and our soil creatures thrive on variety. Companion cropping can be successful. Cover cropping will also have a happy effect of capturing sunlight and feeding that energy to the subterranean world, at a time when traditionally the land would have been bare. The fifth principle is to bring grazing animals back to the land. This is more than a nod to the permanent pasture analogy. It allows arable farmers to rest their land for 1, 2 or more years and then graze multiple species. These species are great in themselves for feeding the soil, and when you add the benefit of mob-grazed livestock, it supercharges the impact on the soil. Regenerative farming isn't just good for farmers, it is really the only way, if performed across the globe, that humanity can have the hope of living on a pleasant planet.